Day News New York. My name is Christy Chris and you're welcome to our weekly news roundup. Below are the news that made talking points for us in the week that just ended. On Monday, we reported that the federal government of Nigeria came out to announce the approval of the immediate relaxation of the COVID-19 safety measures and travel advisory, which will include the suspension of all pre-departure, pre-boarding, and post-arrival PCR test requirements for travelers. On the same day, we also brought you the report that the Imo State Governor, Hope Uzodinma, decried the incessant attacks on offices of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in the state by unknown gunmen, describing the attacks as politically contrived. Still on Monday, we informed you that Russia has resolved not to use biological weapons. This was according to a senior Russian diplomat amid concerns that Moscow's invasion of Ukraine is increasing the risk of weapons of mass destruction being used. On Tuesday, we reported that the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) raised the fresh alarm that it has just discovered that some politicians have been buying up permanent voters' cards (PVCs) and financially inducing unsuspecting voters to harvest their voter identification numbers ahead of the 2023 general elections. We also brought to you the report that Nigerian superstar musician Ayodeji Balogun, popularly known as Wizkid, finally tendered an unreserved public apology to his fans in Ghana following the outrage generated after he failed to show up for a concert he was paid for. On Wednesday, we reported that the leader of the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Francis, came out to appeal to people to spend less on Christmas presents and celebrations and rather donate the money saved to war-ravaged Ukraine. On the same day, we reported that the Atlas Lions of Morocco needed a win to become the first team from outside of Europe and South America to play in the final of the World Cup. But that dream was aborted as France became the first World Cup holders in 24 years to reach the final, bringing Morocco's magical journey to an end with a 2-0 semi-final win at the Al Bayt Stadium. On Thursday, we informed you that the President of the United States, Joe Biden, declared his support for a larger African role in the world, but also vowed that the United States would not shy away from promoting democracy in the world. We also reported that the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, Mr. Peter Obi, clarified that he was not championing sectional interest in the quest to be elected Nigeria's next president in 2023, noting that his church visits were consistent with his ways and not prompted by politics. On Friday, we reported that the founder of the collapsed cryptocurrency exchange FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, was apprehended in the Bahamas after prosecutors in the United States filed criminal charges against the crypto entrepreneur who was being on the run for a while. On the same day, we reported that the President of the United States, Joe Biden, officially signed the gay marriage legislation into law against a backdrop of an ongoing conservative backlash on issues relating to gender controversies. And finally, on Saturday, we informed you that the government of Germany had confirmed the delivery of additional howitzer artillery systems to Ukraine. This delivery was confirmed by the head of the Parliament's Defense Committee. And lastly, we also reported that the children of the late Mrs. Kudirat Abiola, the wife of the winner of the aborted 1993 presidential election, Chief MKO Abiola, have sued the federal government of Nigeria at the ECOWAS Court of Justice, Abuja, over the killing of their mother. They are demanding $10 million in compensation. With this, we come to the end of our weekly news roundup. Thank you for watching.